88, 98. Let's go! There's nothing like football for color, for glamour, for excitement. But now we would like to have you look at another exciting lineup. Oldsmobile's great lineup of rocket engine cars. Leading the rocket parade, the classic 98 Holiday Coupe with that new long look that's distinctively Oldsmobile. A good example of the new hardtop styling that's sweeping the country. And here's the running mate to the classic 98, another Oldsmobile Holiday, the Super 88, powered by the 160 horsepower rocket engine. Next come the ever-popular four-door sedans. First, the classic 98, the deluxe 88, the famous Super 88, all with beautiful bodies by Fisher, styling by Oldsmobile. And now up the field come the two-door sedans, Super 88, Deluxe 88, both featuring Oldsmobile's newest advancements, the rocket engine, Hydromatic Super Drive, power steering, and many others. And here are the glamour cars, the convertibles. First, a pair of 98s, another example of Oldsmobile's classic styling. Truly, one of America's most beautiful cars. And finally, the Super 88 convertible, ideal for the open road, combining traditional Oldsmobile beauty with famous rocket power. There they are, the complete lineup of rocket engine cars, each one a fine illustration of engineering progress and styling leadership by Oldsmobile and General Motors.
Watch, for here is sheer magic. For now, the completely all-new Plymouth comes to life. It's longer, more than 10 inches longer. It's lower, it's wider, it's bigger. Here for the first time is a truly big luxury car in the lowest price field. Never before has so much beauty, so much styling, so much motor car been offered to so many for so little. Everybody wants a car with clean, sweeping lines, styled with imagination and good taste. This is it, a new idea of advanced styling. For example, that bigger, truly wide-angle windshield is wrapped around at the top as well as at the bottom. As a result, those strong, slenderized pillars are moved way back for unobstructed vision and cleaner styling. And that same beautiful advanced new styling is carried into a whole new concept of interior color harmony. Everywhere inside this modern beauty, you see the new idea at work. Here are new and luxurious upholstery fabrics in a wide selection of weaves and color harmony. Smart new vinyl trim, gleaming, smartly styled hardware, all adding up to a car whose beauty and quality are more than just surface appeal. Notice how complete this color harmony is. Headlining, upholstery, carpeting. Everything is color-keyed to blend perfectly, to give this all-new car a satisfying appearance of stunning beauty. Up front, there's more roomy luxury, more eye-catching distinction, more comfort, more convenience than ever before. Yes, this is the car. This is the styling that makes Plymouth the one car designed for the young in heart.
That set the 24-hour competition track record at Darlington, South Carolina. Power and performance that give you better, safer control in your kind of driving. So remember, your key to true driving pleasure is waiting for you at your Chevrolet dealers. Drop in tomorrow and let him show you how easy it is to own a beautiful new Chevrolet, the best-looking, best-driving car on the road.
Bing Crosby is a symbol of the greatest in entertainment. It can be truly said he is the entertainer's entertainer. And as for his Thunderbird, well, it's a symbol of the greatest, too. How do you like yours, Bing?
Well, this is quite a vehicle. You know, I've been around some pretty clever horseless carriages in my time, and that's a bit of time, too. But this beautiful little T-Bird, man, this is the performer's performer. And how about this for a continental touch? You see, they've taken the spare out of the trunk and put it back here, thus achieving a long, pure line. Don't you think? And look at the room you got inside here now. Why, you could throw 4 hunting dogs, a brace of decoys, in a case of, well, it's pretty roomy. But what really impresses me is the way Ford's assembly line is turning out peace of mind these days. I'm speaking of lifeguard design, naturally, and you get it in every new Ford this year. Because all 56 Fords have these lifeguard double grip door latches. They keep the door closed no matter what. The steering wheel gives you a good, safe 4-inch cushion to keep the steering column from pinning itself to the manly chest in case of an accident. Sort of makes you wonder why all cars don't have it, huh? Well, all Fords do. But you know what really flips me is this telescopic twist. Adjusts to the high caloric figure or to the trim, well-built youngsters like me. Now, looky here. Lifeguard padding all around. Man, do my passengers have it soft. I want you to listen to some sweet harmonizing. That's what 225 horsepower sounds like. And you know, you too can have Thunderbird V8 power, family style, because the Thunderbird engine is standard now in all Fairlane and station wagon models. It doesn't cost you a nickel extra. Let me show you a real getaway. First you, whoop, wait a minute. Gotta have the full wardrobe for this deal. Now, we're all set? Here we go.
You are watching Mr. Bing Crosby. You were watching Mr. Bing Crosby and his new 1956 Thunderbird.
A classic design is ageless. It remains permanently new and exciting. Now, Ford presents the newest version of an automotive classic, the Ford Thunderbird for 1956. You'll recognize the beauty of line that in only 1 year has won the heart of all America. Now let's take a look at what's new in the Thunderbird for 1956. Notice how the spare is encased and mounted outside the car. This gives the new Thunderbird a longer, smarter silhouette and gives you far more space in the luggage compartment. You can have your choice of many striking new two-tone color combinations. In addition, you have, or can get, all of Ford's Lifeguard design features. The deep center Lifeguard steering wheel, Lifeguard instrument panel and sun visor padding, Ford's nylon seat belts, and Lifeguard double grip door latches. Features that mean added protection in the event of an accident. And as for performance, it will be a revelation. Just wait till you have felt the eager surge of the new 225 horsepower Thunderbird Special Y8 engine. And thrill to the way this low-slung beauty corners on a curve. Fun? You'll have to experience it to believe it. Personal car, magic carpet, whatever the name Thunderbird means to you, it'll mean even more when you see and drive the lovelier, livelier Thunderbird for 56.
Ahoy, mate! Having fun? You bet she is. She's proud of her boat and proud of her 1957 Ford. You can tell she appreciates beautiful design. The graceful symmetry of this most elegant Ford ever sets a new standard of automotive styling. See the 1950s. Out west, when boy meets girl, boy gets girl. It's all part of the fun at a dude ranch. And if you go for the outdoor life, you'll go for the 1957 Ford Sunliner. Its new long, low silhouette and smartly styled vinyl interiors make the Sunliner the most thrilling version yet of America's favorite convertible. The 1.5 gainer, fun to watch, fun to perform. And have you ever noticed that wherever exciting things are happening, there's usually a 1957 Ford nearby? This is the Ford Fairlane 500 Club Victoria. It's over 17 feet long and lower, more beautiful, and more powerful. See and action test the new kind of Ford soon. Come and get it! It's Chuck Wagon breakfast time out west where the fun begins. And this 9-passenger Ford Country sedan fits right in. It's one of 5 Ford station wagons for 1957, America's most popular station wagons. And each one is lower, longer, wider, more powerful than ever. See the 57 Ford soon. Wherever you find folks having fun in the sun, chances are you'll find a 1957 Ford Sunliner, America's best-selling convertible. And it's not just a fair weather favorite either. Ford's double-seal, double-stitch top will keep you snug come rain or come shine. And it's fade-resistant, too. See it soon, and here's where. From the first drive to the last putt, the game of golf is an exciting one. And from your very first drive in a 1957 Ford, you'll know that here is another kind of excitement that'll always seem new. That's why you see so many new Fords wherever there are people who are really enjoying life. Action test this new kind of Ford soon. Here's where. It was a smooth flight, not a bump all the way. And for this man, the rest of the way home will be just as smooth. That's because he'll be riding in a 1957 Ford, the heaviest, most comfortable Ford ever built. Enjoy a big car ride in a low-price car. Action test the all-new kind of Ford for 1957. And here's where.
Cadillac's new...
As you can readily see, the Cadillac motor car for 1958 is a rare masterpiece in all the things that make a Cadillac a Cadillac. There is its clean, graceful symmetry of line and the protection provided by its many safety features. Every window of every Cadillac is safety plate glass. And of course, there is its remarkable look of stature and substance. Never before have Fleetwood coach-crafted comfort and spaciousness been blended into such interior elegance. And most assuredly, it has set its own extraordinary pace in modern motor car performance. And optional on every model is the wonder of air suspension. In the way it looks, rides, and drives, this is Cadillac's finest. We hope that you will take the time to see and drive this magnificent new Cadillac very soon. So if you want a car that is economical to drive and to operate, and a pride and pleasure to own, make it a point to spend 30 minutes at the wheel of a used Cadillac soon.
It's all new and almost too new to be true. It's all new and almost too new to be true. Chevrolet 458, Chevrolet 458. It's all new and almost too new to be true.
For 58, Chevrolet brings you radical new turbo thrust V8 engine design for smoother, quieter power. New, stronger safety girder frame. Your choice of full coil suspension or optional level air suspension. And the 58 Chevrolet brings you sculptured beauty filled with fresh, rich originality. With all 17 models, including 5 station wagons, Chevy puts punch in the old word new because
It's totally new, temptingly new, youthfully new, and truthfully new.
see, drive, and get the feel of the new 58 Chevrolet at your local authorized Chevrolet dealers now.
It's all new and almost too new, too good, too great to be true.
This is it, the dynamic new DeSoto for 1958, the look and feel of the future. The new DeSoto has a new look, a new engine, and a new ride. Part of that new look is a new windshield that curves back into the roof to give you the best visibility in history.
Dark car for you, the 58 has style and beauty to captivate. It's delightful, it's lovely, it's DeSoto.
My darling, years ago I promised that if you married me, I'd give you the moon and the stars. But I found the moon is a little out of my reach. Look out the window, darling. It's yours. The most beautiful car on the road, a new DeSoto. I know you've admired it many times, and you have wonderful taste. I know you like that new color sweep, as they call it, and the low, sleek look, and the big, wide, wonderful windshield. It's a beautiful car, not huge and overpowering, but fine and eager and smart. It suits you. And wait till you drive it, darling. It drives like a dream. It's so simple, so easy to handle. And what a wonderful response. That DeSoto takes off like a bird. Now you own a car you'll be proud to drive anywhere. Darling, here's one of the stars I promised you. Your new DeSoto.
Every woman would love to have a new DeSoto, the smartest of the smart cars. Drive a DeSoto before you decide.
There's a lot of designing, testing, and trial runs behind every new innovation or new performance record. How do I know? My name's Carroll Shelby, and performance is my business.
Around the campfire, the Dodge boys sat, swapping stories of this and that. When some ancient breeze who were tall and lean suddenly disrupted this tranquil scene, things were looking awful bad. When an engine said, "Now don't be mad, Big Chief ill and we need your help. Medicine Man, he can only yell. Yell!"
He's turned sick, he's got Dodge fever, and we've got just the cure.
And there's no better cure than a 68 Dodge Charger with tomorrow's look today. Hideaway headlights, convenient side pockets, and an aircraft-type dash. And remember, Charger's price is lower than ever, thanks to those good guys.
I was feeling mighty sick, and pale-face medicine did the trick. But look at how Dodge fever spread. Now Medicine Man out of his head.
Not surprising. Dodge fever is a-spreading. There's no escaping that.
So visit those great Dodge boys. They're the good guys in white hats.
Rackets, honey. What have you missed the most since you've been away?
Well, number one, my Mustang.
For 1970, number one, there's Mustang. The Mustang hardtop with a new rear deck, recessed taillights, and a sporty new front end. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Just to prove that the 1970 Maverick is really the simple machine, we asked 5 stewardesses to put it back together again. Well, the girls proved it. Maverick, the simple machine. And get this, with everything else going up in price, Maverick is still just $19.95.
Excuse me, sir. We'd like to ask you a few careful, sir. People have said that you're too... People say you're too old to be re-elected, and we'd like to know what you've done to change your image.
Well, number one, a Mustang.
Sabrina, tell me all the things that you like about me.
Well, number one, there's your Mustang. Number two...
Number one, there's Mustang, America's #1 sporty car. Mustang Sport Through for 1970. Rear deck spoilers, recessed taillights, and an all-new sporty front end. For 1970, number one, there's Mustang.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Number one, there's Mustang.
Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
Over 125,000 Americans now own Ford's Maverick. They could have bought economy imports, but didn't. Let's compare. Maverick's price was $19.95, and still is. The imports average a little less. But Maverick is roomier, in the front seat, in the back seat. Maverick gets 22.5 miles to the gallon. The imports about 27. But Maverick is lower and wider for stability. Turning circles, about the same. But Maverick's built for low-cost repair and maintenance. It's the simple machine. Maverick has 2 more cylinders, averages 50% more horsepower, hundreds of pounds more protection. All good reasons why Maverick is the hottest-selling new car ever introduced in America, including the imports. Maverick, still $19.95.
Please fasten your seatbelt, sir. We're about to take off.
Introducing the great new birds of 1970, Pan Am's new Boeing 747, and the great new 1970 Thunderbird, with its daring new grille, executive control panel, and an interior where, as far as luxury goes, the sky's the limit. Thunderbird 1970, completely redesigned for a new decade. Powered by a high-performance 429 V8 engine so smooth, you'll think you're taking off in your own private executive jet. Why drive when you can fly?
The 1970 Torino. It's new, clear through, even to its longer, wider platform. We lengthened the wheelbase, widened the tread, and came up with our biggest platform of any car in its class. So when you drive the 1970 Torino, its wider platform makes it ride smoother and hold the road better. Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
And now, into the select circle of the world's great performance cars comes Ford's Maverick.
Did you say Maverick?
You gotta be kidding.
Come on. Maverick.
Yes, Ford's new Maverick Grabber. Does the Grabber belong with these performance cars? Well, yes and no. No, it doesn't have a monster engine. No, it doesn't have a monster price. No, it doesn't have high insurance rates, and it doesn't use premium gas. But yes, you do get wild Grabber colors, a special sporty black painted hood and grille, a zippy big 6 engine, dual racing mirrors, and a cool, sleek spoiler. They're all standard on the new Maverick Grabber. For $19.95, it's a Maverick. But for a little more, it's a Maverick Grabber. See your Ford dealer now. This is the original Mustang, the #1 sporty car. Every year since its introduction, Mustang has stayed #1 because it's never stood still.
And for 1970, Mustang is still #1, with a choice of models like the Boss 302, where you can get options like shaker scoop and sports slats. #1 with a wider choice of roof lines. A Landau top on the luxurious Grande, with choices like a 3-speed automatic and power disc brakes. #1 to make high back buckets, full carpeting, stick shift, all standard. #1 with Mach 1, where you can get more options like a 351 4-valve V8 and functional shaker. Mustang was #1 before the imitations came along and still is. It's the survival of the fittest, and the fittest is Mustang. #1.
Rowan and Martin, Bite the Hand That Feeds Them is brought to you by Ford and your local Ford dealers. Right now, your Ford dealer is holding a 6th annual white sale with special buys on specially equipped Galaxy 500 hardtops, Galaxy 500 sports roofs, and Torino hardtops. See your Ford dealer and discover that Ford gives you better ideas. It's the going thing.
For 1995, it's a Maverick. And for just a little bit more, it's a Grabber. And Grabber is a big 6 engine, black painted hood and grille, dual racing mirrors, new spoiler, and your choice of 5 new Grabber colors. So grab one at your Ford dealer. Maverick Grabber.
Around the campfire, the Dodge boys sat, swapping stories of this and that, when some ancient breeds who were tall and lean suddenly disrupted this tranquil scene. Things were looking awful bad, when an engine said, "Now don't be mad, Big Chief ill and we need your help. Medicine Man, he can only yell."
Yell! He's not sick, he's got Dodge fever, and we've got just the cure.
And there's no better cure than a 68 Dodge Charger with tomorrow's look today. Hideaway headlights, convenient side pockets, and an aircraft-type dash. And remember, Charger's price is lower than ever, thanks to those good guys.
I was feeling mighty sick and pale-face medicine did the trick. But look at how Dodge fever spread. Now Medicine Man out of his head.
Not surprising. Dodge fever is a-spreading. There's no escaping that.
So visit those great Dodge boys. They're the good guys in white hats.
There is an automobile so fascinating, it has captured the hearts of many. Chrysler Cordoba. Cordoba is the most successful new personal-sized luxury car in the last 5 years. And here's why. Cordoba combines luxury appointments, classic elegance, at an affordable price. See Cordoba now at your Chrysler Plymouth dealer. Wait till you see what they did to my car.
With the Cordoba, we went back to the drawing boards. We wanted to get the gas mileage up, but not at the expense of the styling.
Introducing the totally redesigned Chrysler Cordoba. All the luxury you expect is here. But so is gas mileage. You can have high style and good mileage. The new Cordoba proves it. I like what they've done to my car.
Coming your way in the next 29 seconds is a common-sense reason why you should consider the surprising American for your next new car. The new Buicks offer great gas mileage, front-wheel drive, new aerodynamic styling, and diesel. And you just might be able to buy one for no more than many foreign cars. We're going to try very hard to give you the reason you need to make the new Buicks your next car. The new Buicks, a better total package. See you soon at your Target Buick dealer in Southern California.
You hear the thunder, the call of the road.
Whether it's the roar of an available turbo or 16-valve engine, Grand Am is sheer driving excitement. And now, with $400 back direct from Pontiac, you can really cash in on Grand Am excitement.
Do what you want with the girl.
I want the car.
We have it in sight.
My father's Moore. Roger Moore. Dad's not the only one who'd love to get his hands on my new Oldsmobile Trofeo.
Dropping tear gas.
It's precisely the kind of sophisticated technology he's always relied on. A visual information center, anti-lock brakes, FE3 suspension. It's everything he's dreamed a car could be. This is not your father's Oldsmobile. Sorry your friends couldn't make it. This is the new generation of Olds.
You've never driven a Cadillac like this before. The all-new Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz. Its driver-oriented engineering brings the road alive. With a high-compression V8, tenacious four-wheel independent suspension, breakthrough technology in an exclusive environment of genuine American walnut, and supple leather seating areas. Meet the all-new Eldorado on your own terms. Drive it now.
$9,407 will buy you about one-half of this Nissan 300ZX, or roughly one-half of this Toyota Supra. But it will buy you all of this Chrysler Laser. Of course, this isn't really a fair comparison, because the Chrysler Laser, even with a turbo option, comes with a 5-year or 50,000-mile protection plan that the other two more expensive cars don't have. The Chrysler Laser Sport Coupe. Buy it today at your Southern California Chrysler Plymouth dealer.
This is today's Chevrolet, and this is today's Chevrolet. This Chevrolet is specially modified for the International Race of Champions. This is the new Camaro IROC Z28 built for you. Chevrolet has powered more winners than anyone in American racing history, and that helped us build this Chevrolet. World champions drive this Camaro, but the Camaro IROC Z28 makes you feel like a champion.
Drive today's Chevy, live today's Chevy, Chevy.
Announcing the classic Cadillac for 1986, the rear-wheel drive Fleetwood Brougham. Styling that's every inch a Cadillac. Inches that add up to the longest regular production car. Plus full-size comfort for 6 adults and their luggage. And new for Brougham, a powerful 5-liter V8. If you think big, think about the classic Cadillac, the new 1986 Brougham.
Best of all, it's a Cadillac.
Look what's happening at your Oldsmobile dealer's showroom. We just put the show on the road. It's the Great Olds Roadshow Sales Rally, featuring the special cars, the Cutlass Sierra ES, the new Cutlass Sierra Holiday Coupe, the new Olds Forenza GT. They're here. Even the limited edition Hearst Olds, hottest Cutlass of them all.
You're looking at the Dick Van Pattens back in 1960. Here we are now. Look at the size of these guys. That's why we love our new Olds Delta 88. There's room for these 6-footers to stretch out. And how many roomy cars look this stylish? The Olds Delta 88 is the family car that didn't forget the family.
There is a special feel in an Oldsmobile.
In a world where less is too often tolerated, Cadillac offers you more. The 1985 Cadillac DeVille with V8 power, exclusive V8 power not even available on Buick and Olds. The 1985 front-wheel drive Cadillac DeVille with the only transverse-mounted V8 engine in the world, now at your Chicagoland Cadillac dealer. In luxury and performance, Cadillac stands alone.
Ever since that summer job, way back then, you've dreamed of having your own Eldorado. Now you've realized your dream. Your 1985 Eldorado is a very special Cadillac with a special way of moving you like no other car. You were right all along. Eldorado is the car that dreams are made of.
Best of all, it's a Cadillac.
From the very beginning, Continental Mark has been one of the highest forms of automotive expression. Through the years, its essence has remained unmistakably Mark. Now there's a new Mark. The 1980 Continental Mark VI, with Mark originality in its styling and the craftsmanship you've come to expect in such an automobile. Inside you'll find even more room than last year, and new, timely technology, like an instrument panel that actually articulates, an electronic brain that manages 5 separate engine functions, and a new automatic overdrive transmission. And for 1980, there's a remarkable 41% improvement in EPA estimated miles per gallon over last year. And now, there's yet another new Mark. Introducing the Mark VI 4-door. Continental Mark VI, 4-door and 2-door. Both unmistakably Mark.